we are thrilled, happy of course, to have her with us for the International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy. We are excited to dive into her insight and experiences that promise to enrich our understanding of this vital profession. So, without further ado, let's give a warm welcome to Professor Alia. Hello, Professor. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, so how is your trip? Because maybe you go to several countries, right?
You're right.
Before come to Jakarta.
Exactly. I've been traveling to several countries and giving several lectures.
Wow, more than 5 lecturers?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. And kita juga ditemani oleh Bapak Abdul Kholik Median PhD, Kaprodi S1 Fisioterapi. Halo, apa kabar?
Baik,
Pak Median, how are you doing? So we have to speak in English now?
Yeah, maybe both in this meeting.
Okay, because Professor Alia must understand about what we are talking about.
Okay.
And ada Mr. Kesit Ivanali ya, FTR M Biomed, Kaprodi Profesi Fisioterapi. Halo, apa kabar?
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank
Everything is
you.
good, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now for the first question, Professor Alia. Would you please tell us about the International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy? So what is the topic? So would you please tell?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me to give this lecture to your amazing students and your prestigious university here. My lecture will be about the vestibular system, which is one of the balance systems that maintain our body's balance. I will talk about the anatomy and physiology of this system and how this system impacts our balance and how we can assess and treat vestibular disorders. Vestibular rehabilitation in general is a rare specialty. It's still developing all over the world. So it's really nice for your students and faculty to know more about this topic, which is
very
really
interesting.
rare around the world.
Vestibular neurorehabilitation. Wow, I think it's very rare to hear, but it's very important, I think, to give the participant understand about this. Okay, what is the purpose of the International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy event? So because you already, gave the many lecture in the several cities in Indonesia, right? So what is the purpose?
Well, the first purpose actually here is to make connections with faculty members and start some collaboration with them. But of course also to spread and raise the awareness about this rare topic, which is vestibular system and vestibular rehabilitation, which is really important also for their students to know something about this topic.
Okay.
So mainly these two goals actually is the main aim for my visit here is to make connections and networking with the faculty members and also to raise the awareness about this topic.
Okay, the topic is very interesting, And maybe this is the third question untuk Pak Median, who are the organizer and parties involved in this event?
In this event involved also suggestion from the IPA. IPA is mean Indonesian Physiotherapy Association. We call it Indonesian is Ikatan Physioterapi Indonesia. And then joining with other university in Jakarta and also in Solo and Jogja. And then this is the last day of
Could
visiting.
You please speak loudly, please?
This is the last day for Alia teaching us in Indonesia in SM University. I think this today is the last day is the better day for her.
So most of them are students?
Most of our students, all students, and also the faculty member meet together in the meeting and in the lecturing, and so we can learn together with her.
Oh, okay. Okay, Professor Alia, what benefits do International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy participants get? Even though maybe you already mentioned about the topic, and advantages of the topic, but maybe there is specific benefits.
Exactly, you're absolutely right. Well, first of all, when students get international lecturers and the presenters, they broaden their perspective to other countries, to other lectures, to other cultures also. So it's really nice when we talk about, for example, my country compared to your country here. What's the weather? What's the physiotherapy practice over there? So it's really important to exchange these experiences between any international lecturer inside this university. Of course, this is beside the knowledge and the practice that they will get from this lecture, as well as the networking that we can gain from working together. So all of these benefits will be gained today in our international lecture.
Okay, it's also about ethics, right? Okay, something like you mentioned about the Muslim country. So if we want to give a therapy to the patient, so I think male patient will be treated by the male doctor or physiotherapist. Is it true, or what do you think about
this? Yes, correct.
Okay.
So in Jordan, we usually have a male and female physical therapist, so that the female can treat female patients and the male can treat male patients. So this is in general the practice in Jordan. And again, here we can ask these questions and exchange ideas of the practice here, for example, in Indonesia, and how is the practice of physical therapist in Jordan, which is really nice, to know what's going on in other countries.
Yes.
It's really inspiring sometimes. It is supportive because maybe it's the same thing that you're doing here in Indonesia, but you don't know that the same practice is done in other countries. Okay. So you will be supportive, you will be like stronger, negotiating these ideas here and the practice without any embarrassment.
Okay. Yeah. Kemudian untuk Pak Median ya, how many days will International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy be held? It's just one day, or maybe you have a long-term plan to have it in the future, or maybe upcoming event? What do you think?
Actually one day, but the continuity may be long term.
Oh, okay.
It's important. Yes.
But you can give all of the benefits, even though I think it's just one day.
Yes. Okay. If I can here say something, it's just the beginning.
Okay. It's just beginning.
So it's really nice to meet face to face at the beginning, and then maybe continue online. And now online learning is really open, especially after the COVID era, the COVID pandemic. Now it's online learning is really good and beneficial, and it proved to be really good for international lectures. So this is just the beginning. It will be only for one day, but we will continue working together after that.
We will have so many upcoming events, especially the professor is very beautiful. All of us love it.
Thank you.
Okay, Pak Kesit, what is the upcoming event of International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy, and what things will be discussed there? Maybe there is something like upcoming event plan?
Yeah, okay. Thank you for the question. And first of all, I want to say thank you very much to Prof. Alia for coming to Jakarta, especially in University of Esa Unggul in Jakarta. This is like Prof. Alia mentioned about this is first stage. This is just the beginning, but for the upcoming, maybe we can plan about the collaboration research, student exchange, lecture exchange, maybe even by Zoom. I think it's very great if we can give lecture at the Jordan and others.
Okay, so is it possible if we have something like online class once a month? Is it possible?
Yeah, of course it's possible.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I will join you.
Because you're beautiful, right?
And smart, of course.
And smart, of course.
Okay, Pak Median, does the government support the running of International Public Lecture of Physiotherapy, and how far is their support?
Yeah, I think the government also support, and especially for IPA, I mentioned before, from IFI, Ikatan Physioterapi Indonesia, support us and organize Professor Alia come to Indonesia and for many campus for lecturing.
Okay. Yes. Are you sure government support us?
Yeah, not government by the IPA. I mean.
Oh, okay, through IPA.
IPA.
Okay. Professor Alia, what are the current trends in physiotherapy that practitioners should be aware of?
Well, thank you so much for this question, because I'm involved in research and in physiotherapy practice around the world, and I'm aware of several topics that are really now trending in physiotherapy practice. One of them actually is pain, talking about pain. and the physiology of pain, and how can we really reduce pain in our patients, this is the primary complaint of our patients. You know, they come to us, they complain usually about pain. The second thing that is trending right nowadays is sleep disorders.
Sleep disorders, insomnia, something like that?
Exactly. So the quality of sleep. If they sleep well or not. So we as physiotherapists now, we are more aware of how to assess sleep and how can we assist our patients to sleep well. Because if they sleep well, the next day will be good for them in performing, in thinking, in studying, in concentration. But if they don't sleep well, then the performance next day will be really awkward. So sleep also is one of the trending. The other one, if I can tell, especially about sports, is concussion. Concussion or head injuries. So most of the sports actually, during athletes, during a training or even during the game, they get hit in their head, and this will affect their performance, this will affect their ability to gain medals and cups, and this is also one of the trending physiotherapy topics around the world. Why? Because there is a big role for physiotherapists in treating these athletes and improve their performance so that they can compete strongly.
And become a winner, of course.
Exactly, and win, and of course bring medals to their country, which their countries will be so proud of.
I get the point. So I think it's very remarkable. Okay, what are some common habits that people have that could lead to injury?
Well, I think that you know, immobilization or less activities. You know, now we are in the era of, again, screens all the time. We are on our phones, on the screen, TV, and all of these things. We're not moving that much. And if we want to move, we use our cars. So physical activity is really important for health. And less physical activity will lead to more injuries. So when you are physically active, you are strong. And your body will not get injured very easily. And vice versa. If you're not moving, you're not strengthening your muscles, then you will be prone to injuries more. So I think this is the main thing, especially from physiotherapist perspective, because we all the time think about.
So they have to be athletes,
Yes,
they have to be athletes.
at least performing physical activity regularly.
Physical activities regularly. And next question is, if you could give one piece of advice to everyone regarding their physical health, and would it be?
Well, in general, it will be healthy lifestyle, And to be honest, healthy lifestyle means two things. Physical activity, as we mentioned before, and also healthy diet.
Healthy diet?
So these two actually are like twins, you know. So you have to eat healthy food and at the same time do physical activity in a regular manner. So for example, the American Heart Association.
Touch my heart.
Exactly.
Because I think it's very difficult to get diet for me. So?
But it's a life, again, that's why it's called healthy lifestyle. So in the beginning, you will face some difficulty in changing your diet, but after some time, you will be used to it. You will be used to this. It will be easy for you to do it, but it needs some practice.
Needs some practice. Touching. It's very touching. How are you prepared? I think so. You can answer this question or not. It depends on you. How do you prepare to participate in international public lecture of physiotherapy?
Sure. Well, here I can talk about several steps. The first step is gaining knowledge all the time. So personally, I read articles and I'm up to date in evidence all the time in my profession. The second step is the accumulation of experience. So I treat patients all the time. So there are some hand skills, you know, with my patients. So I treat patients all the time. This actually clinical experience will accumulate and give you a lot of ability to present in international lectures and provide them with some advices and even examples from your patients. The last step actually is international relations. So again, here you need to be open to international countries, so that you can go there and provide them with international lectures. And here I want to mention again the IPA, the Indonesian Physiotherapy Association, because I am the president at the Jordanian Physiotherapy Society in Jordan, and through our connection, you know, as associations together, they invited me to come to Indonesia, and this is my first time to Indonesia, and they supported other universities actually for me to go there and give international lectures. So it's very important to be open to other people, collaborate with them, be willing to give, because it's always like when you give, you take. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
So it's very important to have this sense of giving other people from your knowledge, from your skills that you gained.
Remarkable,
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, the last question, Professor Alia, what are your hopes after the international publication of physiotherapy event?
Well, first of all, I hope that students gain a lot of knowledge and skills, and they will not forget this lecture, and always think about vestibular as one of the organs and systems that they need to know more about it, and even to practice what I will teach them today. The second thing, of course, is to continue collaborating with this prestigious university and with the faculty members at the Department of Physiotherapy. It's very important to start here, but also consistently continue our collaboration. So these are the two ones that I hope to gain today.
Awesome. Pak Median, so what is your hope for the upcoming event, or maybe long-term plan? So
I think same like what mentioned by Professor Alia. We need to continue our collaboration and improve our quality of education, and then between two countries, Jordan and Indonesia, I think.
Okay, so we must have maybe strong collaboration between Indonesia and Jordan, especially Professor Alia.
Thank you.
Okay, Pak Kasit, so what is your hope for, because you are as a practitioner, right? You are a Kaprodi Profesi Physiotherapy. So as a practitioner, so what is your hope?
Okay, as a professional, I think I really want to adopt the curriculum for profession. I think that is important for us.
How about student exchange or lecturer exchange? I think it's possible.
It is possible.
Okay, so many things you can do, right, in the future. Collaborate with the Jordan University of Jordan. Okay, and Professor Alia. Okay, thank you very much, Professor Alia, for coming. Thank you very much, Pak Median, Pak Kasit. Thank you for joining us. Dan tentunya kepada para pecinta podcast Esa Unggul, terima kasih telah menyempatkan waktu untuk tentunya bergabung dengan kami begitu ya hari ini, dan jangan lupa subscribe juga ya YouTube kita seperti biasa as usual ya. Don't forget to subscribe
and
YouTube and IG, okay? Follow IG, share info podcast ini kepada teman-teman, keluarga dan dosen kalian, dan juga tentunya kita akan kembali berkumpul ya, atau kita akan kembali share everything for the upcoming event, next episodes, mengeksplorasi lebih banyak topik yang menarik dan tentunya menginspirasi. Sampai jumpa dan stay healthy and keep success. Bye-bye, see you.
Bye.